You were 9 feet tall. I said you were 17 feet tall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my brother called me and said, hey, they're talking about you on Boston radio, which usually means that I've been canceled. But he said, no, some guy mentioned that you were 17 feet tall or something. And I said, well, that's good propaganda. That's better than things people used to say about me, so I was happy. How's the big dig going? Huh, folks? See? I'm still connected to my home.
Actually, there's one person here that is bigger than you. Have you seen him?
No. Who's that? I don't see.
There's one guy here in Aspen that is bigger than you. His name is David Meeker, and he's a security guard. He is 6'9", and then wears huge cowboy boots, and then wears a gigantic, like 12-inch hat.
Yeah. The guy probably isn't physically as strong as me. Just random height means nothing. If you don't have the physical strength to back it up, I could kick that guy's ass so easily. And I will before I leave Aspen. That I promise you.
Have you been out here before to this thing?
Yeah, I was here 2 years ago. I hosted an event on comedy writing, and I got to be up there with Steve Martin, which was really fun. And he didn't know what hit him. You know, I was so funny and so fast that he left the stage weeping and said, I've seen funny before, but good Lord, comma, that man's a god. That's what he said. And he's pretty much, have you heard of him since? No. Exactly. I broke his back comedically. So watch out.
I like the fact that you talked about Second City the same way I felt about it, where it was an older brother thing. My brother said, yeah, this show's hysterical. And nobody else knew about it, and it was like a little secret. It ran that way the whole time it was on, though.
But that's how you find out about most good things when you're a kid, is from your older brother. I mean, my brother Neo and my brother Luke used to just tell me about stuff. They were both a little older than me, but they would just tell me, oh, you got to see this, or check this out. And usually they were showing me pornography. But it was a great education, and I learned. That's the important thing.
What do you give to advice for people who are in like high school and they look at your show and they look at stuff like SCTV tapes, and it seems like it's a completely different era. Is there a way to take chances now? Is there a way to hone your craft without being shot down by somebody when you're young? Can people aspire to anything today?
Oh, well, yeah, sure. I mean, there are more outlets now for comedy than there ever were. And don't care what people say. I mean, if I had listened to what, you know, like the Boston Globe said about me when I first came on the air, I'd have just quit. But you just keep going and doing your thing because you realize that what they say isn't important. You know, sometimes you can learn from critics, but a lot of times there's just random negativity, and you have to just suck it up and do your job and learn how to do it well. And so, yeah, this is probably the best time for a young person who wants to be in comedy. You know, when I was coming up, there was network television, and then HBO was just starting out. And now there's, you know, HBO and Cinemax and Showtime and Comedy Central and VH1 and MTV. And there are like 65 different places that you can have a TV show. The UPN, the WB, Fox. So now's the best time for young people.
Yeah, but you forgot to mention one other thing. Where the hell is that babe with the leather pants? There she is.
Hey, there's a woman here you can't see who's interviewing people, and she's actually an Aspen reporter, and she's wearing the tightest leather pants I've ever seen.
And she's coming over to talk to you.
And she's coming over to talk to me. No, she's just passing me right now, and I'm no longer impotent now. This is great. I've had a problem for about 2 years, and now it's gone. So I need to excuse myself because this is valuable time you're cutting into. I don't know who she's from. Aspen, and she's an interviewer. And folks, she's long blonde hair, and she's wearing this like tight, crazy leather cat suit. She looks like a burglar, a jewel thief from some exotic movie, and she's interviewing people and asking insane questions. She interviewed me, and she has a British accent, and she said, "Now, what about your career from here? What's next?" And I said, well, I do a show every night. I'm just here to do this, but I'm on TV. Really? Incredible. And you think you'll continue doing that show? No, I don't like being paid.
That contract means nothing.
But listen, if you dressed like that, you would get all kinds of interviews. Tai. So just think about that. All right? Because what you're doing now, the whole slacker, I got my corduroys and my loose-fitting shirt, that's going nowhere. Tight leather catsuits and a sex change. And you are the biggest star in Boston on the radio.